remember people sitting in front of me saying, oh yeah, I make, $300,000 a year and I want to buy this $500,000 house. And I'm like, well, what do you do for a living? And they're like, well, I work in housekeeping at the La Quinta. I'm like, you do not make $300,000 a year. And I think that's where why brokers especially got a really bad rap back in 2008 is because they were just taking that information and getting loans for people. And then of course you were dealing with the interest only and the pick-up pays and all these things. And it was like the whole regulation that allowed that to happen was set up doomed from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, everything run rampant. It was easy for folks then to jump in and like what happened with MeriQuest creating fake bank statements and stuff like that. It was right for fraud. On some cases, not. I would say it was a few bad apples ruined the whole damn bunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Um,
I will say that's something that we're going to start seeing more and more of with AI. With my other company, I was working with a lender, and they actually did the underlying mortgage for my client who does a lot of these wraps. So they figured out, because we never told them we were wrapping, but we never lied about it. And my clients were very, very qualified for the loans, and they bought them as investment properties, and we did nothing wrong. But they actually got hit with a fraud ring out of Delaware. And that fraud group in Delaware was doing the bank statement program, which is what my borrowers were doing. And come to find out, they were using AI to create full fraudulent bank statements. And this lending company lost millions and millions and millions. Well, I know that I read an article recently that the federal government is actually going to be cracking down on investors, real estate investors. And because, of course, the government never likes it when people make money and they don't get a piece of it. And investors, just like with wraps and subject twos or non-qualified assumptions and wholesaling, and there's all these different ways for investors to make money. And it goes on a HUD, but that doesn't go to the government. The government, if you don't report it, the government doesn't know, and they know investors are making a lot of money. Yep, it should, but a lot of investors don't use title companies.
well, that's why you still need to pull a title report in every property.